Hey, what's going on? Moon's out tonight. Figured I'd do another little walk and talk. How are you doing? I mean that. How are you doing? Please comment below wherever this is posted. I'll probably post it on several platforms and probably refer back to it many times through the years like I have with other stuff. And that's a huge thing that I've been discovering. A very trippy thing. Things that I've created in the past, I'll stumble across, and things like videos, and they'll speak to me. It'll be me speaking to myself. And one of them is actually a video on my YouTube channel where I'm explaining about going back into the past and utilizing stuff from the past and in the present moment. And I didn't even realize that I said that in that video. I totally forgot. And I was editing the video, and in the middle of editing it, fucking me says that to myself from the past. It's great. And yeah, isn't that tarot, right? Isn't that irony? Isn't that synchronicity? And just the way things work. God works in mysterious ways, as they say. I'm not gonna go into that shit. Oh, yeah. You know, that's why there's hours and hours and hours of Alan Watts. And you can listen forever. Forever. And go in circles or spirals or go to sleep. But the truth is that, as they all say, it's true. It is. It doesn't matter what you read. You're not going to understand anything unless it's coming from within yourself. People say that a lot, you know. Toss it around, go within. You know, it's funny, and it can be fucking annoying, huh? Right? So damn annoying. Because, like, when you're stressed out or when you're going through shit, you don't want to hear that, like, oh, go within. Like, what the fuck does that mean? Right? Well, maybe I should put some explanation to it so that way everybody can stop fucking around and saying really meaningless shit. It means feel. Allow yourself to feel. The idea is, ironically, to overcome the ideas. You see, the heart is also a thinking mechanism. The whole body thinks. Consciousness is non-local. That's even a huge thing in quantum physics too when it comes to conscious non-locality, cellular non-locality. The idea is, where can you define consciousness? Where can you pinpoint it and find the man behind the keyboard, as neurologists put it? Well, you can't. You can't. Even on a cellular level, when you have a thought of a thing, cells all over your body are simultaneously reacting to that thought faster than the speed of your nerves can send that image, send that idea, send that electrical impulse and chemical impulse. It's instant. In fact, you could separate the cells from the body. I can't remember what the name of this experiment was, but I'm going to loosely quote, and since I heard it on a radio talk show, I could be wrong. But what they did was they separated a cell from a person, and then they put it inside another room lined with lead or some kind of electrical blockage or something, so no EMF could pass through. And they shocked the living person. And what happened was, not only did the cell in the other room act like it got shocked, but electrons came out of nowhere and the thing gave off voltage. How does that make sense? Maybe I'm using wrong terms, maybe voltage isn't the word, but that's a really, really good explanation of quantum non-locality. So what you do is you take that from the microcosm, right? And as above, so below, as within, so without. You can see that in everything. How is it that we see that dreams are fake? How does that make any sense? It never made any sense to me. As a long-term, lifelong lucid dreamer, I've had shared dreams. I've had all kinds of experiences, especially when it comes to recently deceased. Yeah, they always visit me, even if I don't know they died. Every time. It's never not happened. If I know them and they die, they visit me. Probably visit all of us. In any sense, that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to the point. The real point. How do you go within? What does that mean? Well, there's the irony right there. As we approach it from a place of trying to describe meaning and define meaning, our values itself become the barriers. They become the illusion. As I like to say, you look at the first thing that Adam did in the Bible, he started labeling shit. And isn't that what we do? When we go to the Course in Miracles, the first 7 lessons in the Course in Miracles are about letting go of those meanings and seeing. Because how can you be aware of a thing if your ideology, your beliefs, and your conditioning are holding on to it? The values, they don't mean much. Sometimes we gotta create our own meaning. Amen. Cheers to that. Much love. Hey there. What is love? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. No, I'm just kidding. I want to talk about love, and I know everybody does. And I would go to say that all of our creativeness and beauty and art, and music, and poetry, and building all comes from the search for love. Now that's the thing about it, is that when it comes to love, we try to categorize it, right? You know, like there's like, I love you, and then there's, oh yeah, I got love for that guy, or I got love for whoever, and then there's true love. True love. You know, we talk about it and we say the words, and of course everybody always says after anything, they say, oh well, you have to love yourself first. That's the greatest part, I think. I don't know, I mean, I'm not trying to sound rude. like I'm laughing at anybody, because I'm in the same damn boat that I see everybody else in. We're all in the same boat. Like, let's row together or something. But in any case, what I'm trying to say is, I never met a single person out of any of y'all, out of anybody, never seen, never heard, except for once in a old book, of anybody who truly knew themselves. I would say everybody's in denial. Completely insane. I would say this completely only if I had the means to logically validate it. Because, I mean, I wouldn't just go boasting or, calling names and stuff if it didn't make perfect sense. True love, right? True love is unconditional love. It is real. The only thing that's real. And we can see this through the constant searching of it. Because as we search, we become aware of reality. And as we deny, we see illusions. This is universal. When it comes to consciousness, what else is there? I mean, okay, let's look at this from a point of perspective of scientifically. Let's look at it. It would still be theoretically, but validatable. For instance, when it comes to dimensions, you're talking about dimensional realms. One of the rule of thumbs in dimensions is that any being on any dimensional realm can only witness its reality through the dimension beneath it. I'm going to say that again. Any being on any dimensional realm can only witness its experience through the dimension beneath it. Like, what that means is, let's say you have a three-dimensional being, like us, but one-eyed. You'd be able to see only through the second dimension, the dimension beneath you. Which is why we can look at things like paintings or TVs as though they're real. We only see depth because we have two eyes, and you gotta think about it like that, because the two eyes trust each other, have faith, and work together. That's the only way you see depth. What two humans have that? Show me a pair that has complete blind faith in each other, work together, and I will show you a pair that are one and can see a greater depth than you can alone. But if you are to humble your perspectivity, your desire to claim meanings and labels and understandings from the past given before you onto the present moment and other people as it projects emotionally outwards, dependent on really your mood or how you choose to see things. But that's just it, right? If you can do that and humble yourself to the all, that is connection, that is source, oneness. Right. You see, I guess I have a certain point of view, and it's kind of a dangerous one to have, because if you're not too careful, you could probably stumble into psychosis, as I'm sure many people would blame.
Napa know-how.
Why should you buy a 99-cent Napa bag? Because it's no ordinary bag. It can save you 20% on 3 or more items you can fit inside. Some call that magic. Others say it's the 8th wonder of the world. But whatever it is, it's the best way to save you 20% on brakes, filters, wipers, and more. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores while supplies last. Minimum 3 items. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 10/31/19.